AI tools are completely changing how we study, write, and research. Today, I'm comparing two of the biggest AI powerhouses, ChatGPT and Logically. If you've ever wondered which one actually helps you work smarter, whether that's organizing research, citing sources, or writing full essays, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll be testing both tools side by side, and by the end of this video, you'll figure out which AI tool earned a spot in your workplace. No more dilly-dallying, let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. ChatGPT is the versatile AI chatbot that can do almost anything from brainstorming, summarizing, or writing essays from scratch. I feel like at this point, we've all used ChatGPT. It's conversational, flexible, makes it super convenient for quick ideas, creative work. I know, personally, I sometimes use it for cooking. Logically, on the other hand, is specifically built for students, researchers, and writers. It's not just a chatbot, it's a lot more. It's a whole workspace. You can upload readings, you can organize your notes, highlight key quotes, and even write your entire paper inside the platform with AI that actually understands your sources. Okay, so when it comes to workflow, these two tools feel very different. So ChatGPT is all about chat-based interaction. You start with a prompt, refine it through conversation, piece things together manually. It's very simple and it's fast, but if you're working on a long-term project like a research paper, it can get kind of messy trying to keep track of everything. Logically, on the other hand, is structured for research from start to finish. So you start up by setting up your project, uploading your sources, and the AI helps you generate an outline. You can summarize readings, take notes, and then move directly into writing. So it basically bridges this gap between research and writing, so you don't have to juggle like 5 tabs, and you can stay organized. So let's actually get into the research comparison. So I decided to test both tools using the same research topic, which is the impact of climate change on marine biodiversity. It responded instantly, as you can see, clear, logical, easy to follow, but I feel like these results are a bit broad and lack some depth. I mean, I need to refine them on my own. I also have a little bit of trust issues with ChatGPT and having credible sources, having correct information. Let's go to Logically. Okay, I'm gonna actually put my research topic in semantic scholar mode, which is basically a mode that pulls from over 2 million papers, pulling in some real peer-reviewed papers with semantic scholar. We can pull in citations, summaries, and even links. And I admire how it didn't just suggest ideas, it provided evidence. So the output felt like something you could actually hand to your teacher and actually impress them with. That was just kind of basic research. Let's move on to generating a research outline. I just put it in this prompt right here, generate me a research outline based on this, and ChatGPT gave me the basics. It gives me like intro, lit review, methods, results, discussion. And I also put this into Logically, and Logically went the extra mile, breaking down each section into subtopics and even suggesting relevant references. So it was basically an academic blueprint. Now for gathering sources, start with ChatGPT, and I feel like ChatGPT did summarize these studies well, even quoting sources from PubMed and the IPCC, but it didn't include inline citations, which is kind of a deal breaker for academic writing for me. Logically, on the other hand, it pulled in a curated selection of peer-reviewed studies grouped by themes like ocean acidification or climate adaptation, and each one came with like a clickable references and explanations of its relevance, which is kind of like having a human research assistant pre-sort your readings. Let's look at other aspects like uploading sources. So one big difference shows up between these two tools when you upload your sources. In ChatGPT, you do have like a restricted number of PDFs and images you can upload using the free version, and even then it doesn't always keep track of them once you start a new chat, which is a little bit difficult and it's kind of annoying. But for Logically, it's designed to upload sources. You can upload unlimited PDFs, academic articles, lecture slides, even screenshots, and it automatically extracts this key information. It helps summarize it, and it includes citations, so it's incredibly helpful when you're dealing with multiple readings. And even better, like, where did these readings go? Let's talk about organization. So organization is also another major divider. ChatGPT keeps everything inside this like one long chat thread, and you can rename it, but there's no way to group related notes, readings, or ideas together beyond that. And there's just that one basic sidebar right here, which feels pretty restricting. But with Logically, it feels way more like a full research dashboard, like an organized stored library. You can organize your work into folders or projects. You can tag your sources and even link notes directly to specific quotes or arguments in your outlines. So it's kind of like combining Notion, Zotero, and ChatGPT into one. It's super structured, but like still very flexible. If you love to highlight or annotate, Logically takes it it to another level. So in ChatGPT, you don't have really any annotation features. You can copy and paste text for it to analyze, but you can't highlight or store references the same way, which I feel like is pretty limiting. I just want to like get through the screen, you know, it's really not letting me. But with Logically, you can highlight text directly on your upload PDFs. Right here, I can like add comments, automatically link the annotations to my essay outline. So it's perfect when you're doing literature reviews or pulling in evidence to support your claims, or just want to like grasp a source. Or with your comments, you can ask the chatbot, hey, what is this? Just get more clarification with your paper. So for anyone who works best by visually engaging with their sources, Logically definitely wins here. Okay, now let's talk more about writing. This is where things get really interesting. In ChatGPT, writing happens through like back and forth conversations. You can ask it to write a paragraph, expand on this idea, and it gives you something super fast. So it's great for drafting or generating inspiration, but you often need to double check citations and sources yourself. Logically, though, has a document writer. And something I want to highlight is the new AI auto suggest feature, which is absolutely sick. You can generate an entire outline from just a short prompt, and as you write, it gives you real-time suggestions, complete with verifiable citations, as you can see right here. And on top of that, the AI considers your uploaded readings, your notes, and even external academic papers, so the writing stays super relevant and credible. Another feature I want to talk about is exporting documents. For ChatGPT, once your writing is done, ChatGPT usually just means copying and pasting your text into Word or Google Docs, but with Logically, they make it so much easier. You can export your final paper directly, complete with citations and a generated bibliography formatted in APA, MLA, or Chicago style. And that's a game changer for me, and I just feel like for students and researchers who don't want to spend time fixing citations manually and telling a bot to generate citations. Like, we're lazy these days, but just automatically generate it. And for the very last point, let's talk about cost. For ChatGPT, the free version is $0 a month. You have access to GPT-5, real web-time data, limited file uploads, image generation, data analysis, voice mode, and projects. But there is a limit to GPT-5, and there's usually a thing that pops up like this. I get this popped up all the time because I don't have Pro. However, for $20 a month, you can upload to Plus, which you get more access to GPT-5, high layer, mid limits on messaging uploads, image generation, data analysis. And then for Pro, which is $200 a month, you get unlimited everything access. However, Logically, it's a lot different. It offers a free plan that already includes all its main features like uploading sources, outlining, note-taking, and AI writing. It includes 500 megabytes of storage, which is pretty crazy. And then basically the limited plan, which is $8 a month, offering unlimited storage and full access to all features, including advanced AI tools with collaborative writing capability. And they have a student discount for students for 50% off, which is so fire for me because I'm in college. Even $20 a month is kind of a lot. So just having the 50% off, the only $8 a month for unlimited, is actually such a great deal for me. Now you're asking which AI tool is right for you. If you want a flexible, generally purposed AI that can brainstorm or code or chat almost basically anything, ChatGPT still remains pretty supreme. But if you're a student, a researcher, or writer who needs a tool that organizes readings, builds citations, and helps you with credible sources, Logically truly feels like the future of academic AI. Either way, your research game has just up-leveled. Let me know in the comments if you're planning to integrate either of these into your workflow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.